Have you ever pondered about the invisible strings that pull the human mind and behavior in certain directions? The art of psychological manipulation has fascinated and horrified us in equal measure throughout history. Today, we'll delve into this intriguing world, unmasking some of the most prevalent techniques of manipulation that permeate our everyday lives. Consider the case of Mary, a highly successful businesswoman. She had a knack for persuading her team to work late hours without them ever feeling exploited. This was largely due to her mastery of the foot-in-the-door technique, a method of manipulation where a small request is initially made to secure compliance for a larger one later. Mary would begin by asking her team to stay a few minutes longer on a project, which would gradually escalate to hours of overtime work. Then we have the story of John, a charming salesman who could convince you to buy a product you never knew you needed. His secret? The door-in-the-face technique, a method where an outrageous request is made, only to be followed by a more reasonable one. John would first suggest the most expensive product, knowing the customer would likely refuse, then offer a cheaper alternative, making it seem like a great bargain. We also have the infamous case of Alex, a charismatic politician known for his persuasive speeches. He employed the fear-then-relief response, a manipulation tactic that exploits a person's emotional state. Alex would first paint a grim picture of the current state of affairs, instilling fear in his audience, then offer his policies as the saving grace, providing a sense of relief. Lastly, let's not forget about Laura, a popular influencer who could sway her followers' choices with ease. Laura used the bandwagon effect, a psychological phenomenon where people do something primarily because others are doing it. By showcasing a product as popular and widely used, she could effectively manipulate her followers into buying it. In conclusion, psychological manipulation is a powerful tool, evident from Mary's subtle foot-in-the-door technique, John's door-in-the-face method, Alex's use of the fear-then-relief response, and Laura's exploitation of the bandwagon effect. These real-life examples reveal its enormous impact, which can be harnessed for both positive and negative outcomes. It's all about how we choose to use it. The knowledge of these techniques not only arms us with the power to resist them, but also to use them when the situation calls for it. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this instance, it's the power to harness manipulation judiciously.